I want to hear about your guys' origin story of friendship. Where did it start?
At Junior
Actually,
Worlds.
in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so we're back in our starting point.
Oh my
Yeah.
God,
Isn't that
precious.
crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were roommates at Junior Worlds in, was it 2017?
2017.
Yeah, and that was the first time we'd ever met. I remember I was nervous and like excited because Reagan was like the it girl like in high school and I mean I think I like barely made Junior Worlds in the 50 free. I don't even think I made a final like at
Holy
that meet.
crap.
I was not like
Kate was like
yeah,
still a child.
I was not really
It
killing
was
it
crazy.
back then.
Yes.
But yeah, I remember I was like, oh my God, I'm rooming with Reagan Smith. And then like I feel like we just clicked.
We did click.
And it was so much fun.
Yeah.
And then we just like stayed in touch after that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah, we had like the same sense of humor. I still have a bunch of Snapchat memories of that
Yeah.
trip from us being like really
Just
dumb
being so weird.
in the room together.
Yeah.
And I remember that's when I learned like Kate's like love of bacon, egg, and cheeses. And like we went to Starbucks every day at the JW and she would get a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yeah,
and
and
like,
nothing has changed.
Nothing's changed. Nothing has changed. But yeah, crazy. It's been 8 years.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people's friendship in the swimming community does start at like a junior team trip.
Yeah.
And it blooms from
Yeah.
there.
I feel like it really gives you space to like bond and connect with some people on those trips. And then yeah, obviously like we end up seeing each other at meets like for the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
And so it's hard to not, stay good friends.
Yeah. And I remember growing up, for me, that duo was Olivia Smoliga and Leah Smith. I was like, oh my gosh, those girls are so
I do
They
remember
really
thinking
were.
they were like the coolest.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they were like besties, like
Yeah.
posted all the time. And I remember I
Yes.
would like stalk their Instagrams and see how they went from like junior Pan Packs to Rio. And like, I was like, oh my God. So it's cool to like kind of be on the other side of that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's you guys. For the
I
people. I know you guys don't want to
Yeah,
admit that.
I don't
but,
know
like,
if people think we're that cool.
people
but-
think it. I mean, I feel like your guys' crowning moment was last year when you did the whole World Cup circuit together.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like that's like really solidified it.
That was so fun.
It was so fun.
Mhm.
It was such a roller coaster though.
Yeah.
Like,
No, it was just like crazy. I feel like for so many reasons. Just like the travel, the experience,
the
like
people, like
yeah, just like being halfway across the world, like not knowing really what was going on and
Never
just like
knew what was
figuring
going
it out
on.
together.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if we didn't have each other, I don't think either of us would have been able to do that.
yeah, it would have been a crash out situation for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, it gave us so much good content and the
Yeah.
stories. Like, oh my.
Yeah. Trauma bonding.
What was the most trauma situation that happened?
I mean, well,
I know it. I think.
yeah, I
cute.
mean, I think, yeah, we had a few, like, there was a hotel situation that we had to, like, switch hotels when we were in Korea because
Well,
the first
so-
one wasn't great.
Yeah, we were at the. I'll name drop. We were at the Ramada by Wyndham. And we pull up, and outside there's like a bunch of these little like kiddie rides that you'd see in front of like regional grocery chains. Like you put a quarter in,
Yeah.
and then you like ride like
Or,
a
like, a
piggy or a
horror movie.
horse. Yeah, but it was kind
Final
of like,
Destination.
yeah, or
We're
like Five Nights at Freddy's meets like that. It was like weird. So you see
Yeah.
like a bunch of like animatronic figures standing outside, and you're like, okay.
yeah.
And then you go inside, and they were hosting a wedding there that night. I remember, like on the
I don't even
events,
know.
like bulletin
God.
board. It was like there was a wedding there, and then also in the basement there was a male only massage parlor.
Yeah.
That's concerning.
It was concerning.
And those were everywhere.
They were everywhere.
there.
There were lots of male only massage parlors in that
Nice.
area. Anyways, and so then we go up to our rooms. Kate and I have separate rooms, and Kate texts me and she's like, my AC does not work. And I was like, oh, like I'm sure it'll be fine. Our AC doesn't dip below like 28 degrees Celsius. We never got it to switch to Fahrenheit. I don't know if you
Yeah.
did. But I don't even
No.
know what that is.
No, that's
like
like
times-
80 degrees.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh my
And
god.
so-
It did not get any cooler.
And yeah, I kept my window closed that night. I think you did too. maybe.
Yeah.
But then one of our friends who was staying there as well, Jack Dolan, he opened his window that night. And there's like a mosquito problem there too, I guess.
Oh,
He
no.
woke up the next morning
Had,
with
like,
60 welts.
So many bug bites.
And it gave him dengue fever or dung fever, dengue fever. I don't know.
What is
I don't
that?
know. Then he was sick after that.
Had like a bad like virus, like fever, aches, chills, whole thing
Dear
because he had
God.
welts all over his body. And so after that, we were like, we are getting the frick out of here.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
World Aquatics put us in this other hotel,
which was also just like crazy for its own reason.
like the back rooms. Like it was like a Vegas style
It was-
resort
I think I
hotel.
remember
yeah, it
seeing
was
this.
like a Vegas resort.
Yeah,
Crazy.
gigantic.
There was a casino. I mean, there was like 10 like amazing restaurants.
Yes, a bowling alley.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, bunch of different shops.
Like some
Like-
like roller
Like
coaster
a big movie
ride
theater.
thing.
Yes, a ride. Like and
It was
in,
crazy.
Like random corridors, there'd just be like music playing, and like there would be like screens on the ceiling that
Yeah.
would play like safari clips.
Yeah.
It was weird.
But
Very
there was
horror
also
movie vibes.
Yeah.
But there was
Yes.
no one else there.
There was no. It was like
empty.
empty.
It was
like
so
there were a
weird.
couple families, but like the whole thing was like, what are we doing?
Yeah, just didn't feel real, I think. And then
Yeah.
like
It was just like a trip.
and then
like
we
a
also
dream.
had to
Yes.
drive an hour to and from the pool each
It
day.
was an hour away from the pool.
So like just thinking about how we did that,
And how you guys were breaking world records, like
I have
every other-
literally
like,
no
how?
I have
Because
no idea
We
how.
walk in and we're like, we don't care. And
Yeah.
it's like reverse psychology, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember it was at it was in South Korea when you broke the 2 breast world record. And I was
Yeah.
like, dang it. Like, oh my God, how's
Yeah.
she doing this? So she's the one who got the ball rolling.
And
Yeah.
then Reagan was like, "Wait, I can do
was
it."
like, I have
too."
to do it the next night then. And then that's what started it. But crazy.
Yeah.
South Korea was crazy. It was so fun, but like
It was really fun. Yeah, I think it helped that like everything was kind of just like all over the place, and so then we weren't thinking too much about
Yeah.
swimming.
Yeah.
It was just like, let's just try to make it to the pool and
in one piece.
and race.
You were
Yeah.
just grateful they didn't have 16 mosquito bites all over the
Yes,
place.
we were very grateful for that.
Yeah.
And to be fair to the food at the next resort, like the Desire Resort Hotel, that was like phenomenal.
it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were living the life, and the rooms were beautiful.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it was amazing.